Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time of the year, and happy Halloween to you and all of those who celebrate. I am your hostess with the mostest, the undead hockey goon, Shaggy Black, alongside me, Prometheus, Jose.
And Bob.
That fucking show.
That show is this the best. Like you can every time I saw the movie Prometheus, I was like Prometheus and Bob.
It was the weirdest shit ever. But to make it less weird, let's do this the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the cinnamon villains.
Once again.
Cinnamon villains. It caught me. The cinema villains proudly bring to you its most wonderful time of the year.
That's right.
Spooky season 2024, our spooktacular episode is back.
That's right. Hold on, we gotta do this right, Shag. The Cinema Villains 2024 Halloween Spooktacular. Okay.
You gotta hit it like multiple times, bud. Can't just hit it. There you go. Attaboy. There it is. I am dressed in like hockey gear because I'm a sad sports fan, and it's undead. All of my sports ball teams. Damn!
Oh no! Wait, hello. There we go.
And the music is still playing. Yeah, all of my teams are ass, and that is the trick. The trick is to believe that all of my teams are actually good, but the treat is they're not. Never-ending pain. Something that Jose can actually go with because he's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, that is true. But you know, I'm old enough to experience the glory days. And I got to
now, boy?
I got to live through the Spurs dynasty, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Oh yeah, no, the Spurs dynasty fucking slapped. Like, let's not kid ourselves.
You know, good old Tim Duncan on the sideline. Just
top five.
He's my favorite.
He is mine as well. Speaking of top five, you listened to our episode a week ago or so. By the time this episode came out, or the last episode, I don't know why I put a time on it. We did our top five slasher kills.
Yeah.
And it was a fun time. We actually did that in person. That was the first episode we did in person since July.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And hopefully we get more of those. Jose, how's it feel being back in Texas now?
Sad. It's just hot. Humid.
Brother, I'm going to let you know now that bitch, the high has been like mid 70s and 60s.
That breaks my heart. We hit 90 the other day again. I'm like,
oh, that's fucking gross.
Why? The only thing good here is Kimberly, and I'm just like, that's it. Like, there's nothing else.
Damn, I actually kind of like your family. Hold on.
That and, homemade cooking. But other than that...
Yeah, I kind of like... Hey, wait, hold on. I like your family. I was like, adopt me. Guys, they drunkenly initiated me into your family, so it's already too late.
Want to be like, hey, Safeway, what's your business center looking like?
Hey, man. Hey, brother.
Hey, first of all. Kimberly,
hey, brother.
You transfer into Safeway.
Hey, brother. Go ahead, man. Look that shit up. You definitely do the post office because it's definitely that. But yeah, man, I'm glad we got a chance to do that. I'm glad we're getting a chance to do this. Jose, what is the spooktacular episode going to be about, my man?
Oh, this year for the 2024 Halloween Spooktacular. I forgot the button already. I'm not even going to try. But oh wait, this is one. It is none other than 2007's Trick or Treat, I guess. But
Yeah, Trick or Treat. I keep calling it Trick or Treat, and it's like Google's looking at me like weird.
Directed like 80s horror movie called Trick.
Well, no, because it gives me like Trick or Treat, like the actual fucking season, and then like it doesn't give me the 80s movie, which is something that I kind of think we should do.
Maybe, yeah. It's getting like
weird.
A big 4K release pretty soon, so maybe next year.
Yeah, then we definitely do that. Written and directed by Michael Dougherty,
Yay, Michael Dougherty.
One guy I actually really like.
Yeah.
I've liked damn near all of his entries, even though I think he only has 2?
3.
What's the third one?
This one, Krampus, which we already covered.
Yeah, we covered. That was our first one. That was our first Michael Dougherty
King
film.
of the Monsters.
Yeah, I totally forgot that he doesn't. You know the huh?
I'm like, you're looking at the camera. He doesn't miss.
He doesn't, bro. He is a cinema villain staple, and we appreciate him. Because I only knew the horror movies. And this was. I totally forgot he did fucking Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yeah.
But that's because I wasn't there for anything human. I was just there for good old kaiju battle times, and to cuss out one giant fucking rat bird.
Rat bird. Rodan's like, I am here. Shaggy's like, go away. Like, no.
Go away. Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit.
One piece gift, Luffy putting that zombie back in the grave. Like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, we don't need you.
Get back in there.
But yeah, no, we're covering 2007's Trick or Treat. Yeah. A very fun time. It's a movie that I may or may not have going on in the background right now, so hopefully YouTube won't kick our ass. But
hey, the video won't load, Shag, so I gotta somehow put a big black square behind you.
There you go. Just cut the fucking feed, right?
You just not gonna be on the camera. I'm just like, fuck it.
Hey, it'll be all right. But
maybe let me drop you, and that's about it. It just will be a big shaggy head.
Yeah, phrasing. But you know, I enjoy Michael Dougherty in his films, even though they're kind of like he has a certain way about him, and I appreciate that. I'm glad he got a chance to do a bigger budgeted movie with King of the Monsters. Yeah. But this one is always special to me, as I always go back and I watch it at least once during Halloween. Like it's something that I just throw on. I may not sit down and watch all of it, but I throw it on and try to catch some of the little cool shit that I think, because I remember seeing it for the first time.
Yeah.
And it blew my mind on how good it was. Mm-hmm. And Jose, do you remember how you saw this? Because I know you didn't see it in the theaters, because it was definitely small batch.
Yes.
Small batch release when this movie came out.
When did I see this? Can't remember if I actually had to rent this movie or it popped up on streaming somewhere, but I did watch it finally one year for Halloween. Because I've heard many good things about it, and then I watched it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is great. It's like an anthology, but it isn't. It's like 4 kind of all connected stories.
Kind of loosely connected.
Yeah, loosely connected. There's one big connection in it. We'll get to them later. Mm-hmm. But
I got introduced to this. I know I was still with my ex-fiance. And we sat down because I think I bought it. I think I found it for cheap, like at a Walmart or some shit, because it came out in 2007. So like, just bought it and shit, and it was like, yo, this is dope. Like we really sat down and enjoyed all of that. Like there was not one bad thing about it, and it was only an hour and 22 minutes. That thing kind of like, for it to be as short as it was, it didn't feel like it was flying by. It felt like it was like we covered everything, and it was just super dope.
Yeah.
Like, I really appreciated that, and it was something that I've seen anthology type movies before, but like I haven't really noticed a lot of some of the anthology movies that I got into, they stuck out to me obviously, but this one was different because it just, the way it was done and the way the stories and everything, like the little comic book sections and everything else, and then like the little interweaving things, and the one thing we're about to mention here in a second, it just was like, I was like, damn, that shit was good as hell. I wasn't expecting it to be good.
Yeah, that's basically how it went. It was better than I was expecting it to be. That's definitely a good way of putting it.
I definitely was not. It was like a happy find. It was kind of like I found it in the bargain bin of a Walmart, and we just kind of just was like, okay, fuck it, let's watch this. Because you know what it was? You know what it was that got me?
What's up?
2 things, actually. One, the front cover of this. Mm-hmm. Just innocently enough, like, oh, that's fucking creepy. What is this? And then Anna Paquin was in this as well. If you flip to the back of the box, it showed her, and at the time, like, True Blood was still a thing. Actually, you know what? We keep saying True Blood was still a thing. I gotta figure out, like, I gotta make sure that True
Was
Blood.
it, Shaq? Was it?
Yeah, no. I gotta find out, man. Hold on. Ran True Blood ran. We're answering this on the air now. It ran. Okay, September. Oh no, it was right. It was right because I didn't see this until like 2008, 2009. True Blood was popular. Yeah, because the movie came out in 07. I didn't see it in 07.
Yeah,
like I saw it like a year later, and it was like bargain bin DVD stuff. So like True Blood was a thing, and I bought it because I was like, oh okay, like something me and my lady could watch, and she loves True Blood, and I was like something that we can kind of like. There's the face that she knows, we can go with that. And sure as shit, I was like, damn, I did not expect to like this, and I fucking loved it.
Loved it.
I loved it, man. It's a staple of like being able to watch that type of movie and when I can watch it. So like it just feel, and it's one of those horror movies that I feel weird watching on any day outside of outside of October.
Yeah. This is definitely something I watch only during spooky season. I don't. Yeah, but I make sure to watch it. That's why I'm glad we reviewed it this year because I was going to watch it regardless.
Yeah,
so it's great.
Same.
I actually had a reason to watch it. I guess technically.
Same, yeah. And like I just remember the movie so well because I was watching. It was like a time where I was just like watching that bitch like every single fucking day or week in October. But I really enjoyed that. And then this one got me hyped when I heard he was coming out with Krampus, and I'm like, oh no, another fucking Christmas horror movie. I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah. And go back and listen to Krampus when it's time. Yeah, and it was just something about it, like especially because it had recognizable faces. Nice amount of blood / gore in the stories. And of course, like really, it was just a really good time, right? Really good time. Obviously I think my favorite fucking story is the fucking werewolf one, but we'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, but like speaking of which, we didn't talk about this last time, and I want to bring this up. Do you have certain movies that you only watch, or like certain movies or TV shows that you only watch in Halloween? Because we're both spooky boys. We watch horror movies.
Yeah, no.
365. Right? Yeah. But there are some like movies and shows and whatever that we hold off on like watching up until this time of the year, and I gotta ask you, what do you have something that comes to the mind? I know this one, but is there anything else?
Yeah, definitely this one. Maybe the OG Halloween. Even though I can kind of get away with watching that whenever. Yeah, I think it just hits harder during the spooky season.
Yeah, it definitely does.
And honestly, that's all I can think of at the moment. Because like we said, we watch spooky movies year round. So
year round.
Yeah. We don't have that weird. I don't know about you, but I don't think we have that weird soju rule where it's like, well, I can only watch this Halloween movie during Halloween season. Oh, this is a Christmas horror, so I can only watch it during Christmas. So I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't
kind of.
We ain't that.
It ain't that bad, but it's certain ones that I'm not like.
Like for instance, we just saw Terrifier 3. That is a Christmas movie.
That's a Christmas movie, and that shit's gonna be. But like, but to be fair to our boy Soju, shouts out to Straight Chillin'. I would not watch Terrifier 3 until December.
Yeah, but it's cool. Going forward, we got Terrifier 1 and 2.
Yeah, we got Terrifier 1 and 2, and those are like, and Terrifier 2 is not even and both of those are based on Halloween.
I won't watch. I haven't watched Thanksgiving again, and I probably won't till next month.
Dude, I'm not even gonna hold you. I want to watch Thanksgiving so fucking bad.
What is it called? That's not cranberry sauce.
I don't know why. A Bay of Blood. It's not that. It's
Blood Rage.
Yeah, Blood Rage. Duval. But yeah, nah, like
the best thing to come out of Duval, right, Shay?
Bitch. Anyway, blasphemy. But no, yeah, so I have a couple. Obviously, so 1974's Halloween is just one I kind of like. the music and score on that is something that I fucking will just go back and watch. But
Yeah.
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
There you go. That's one.
Trick or Treat, obviously. I'm big on shows, as you know. Simpsons, Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely getting played like a whole day of that, probably Monday or Tuesday, depending on what I'm doing. One of my favorite things, Over the Garden Wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's like a good crushable 10 episodes you can sit down and watch during like if you're working from home, you can kind of get that out of the way. But I highly recommend Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah, if you haven't
streaming
watched it,
streaming on like
it's
I believe
great.
Hulu and
Remember,
Disney
I think,
Plus.
you showed me that the first year.
Yeah, when I moved, and I was like, dude, have you ever seen this? I was like, nah, and we just fucking binged it. And I told you, it's like, look at that fucker's eyes, dog. It's the creepiest shit. And I paused it, and I almost wanted to review that on here. But that would have been our first TV show. Yeah, it would have been our first TV show.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe. Those, and then there's like one more. Those are just the ones that come to mind, right? Like,
yeah.
Because we both know I usually, for Halloween, I do like a theme. And this year's theme is going to be sci-fi horror, which is just an excuse for me to watch The Thing like 5 fucking times in a row. Nice. But I'm going to space it out and make it like They Live, Aliens, The Thing.
Nice.
It'll be Halloween. But yeah, it's just certain movies that I feel weird watching like outside of October. Those would be the ones. Like, I'll watch Halloween 1 or 1974 any time of the year, but Season of the Witch, only in October.
Yeah.
But man, like, let me tell you something. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. I'm literally waiting for November 1st to come around for things so I can watch Thanksgiving. So I don't feel fucking weird.
Good old white meat, dark meat.
Boy.
All will be carved.
All will be carved.
Oh, I can do that now. Hold on.
Yeah, you can do that.
White meat, dark meat, all will be carved.
There we go. Nice.
Oh, man. But yeah, no, like, I just really fucking enjoyed that. And, like, I just been, and it's funny, I just recently bought it on streaming, so I'm just like,
oh, nice. I got you should have told me I waited. I just got the 4K.
I think I bought the 4K joint.
The Steelbook that popped up the other day.
Steelbook? No, I think I bought the 4K. It was on sale. And I buy the 4K.
Nice.
Oh, perfect time. Also, 2 horror movies that I watch every October, but it's not because it's spooky, or technically it is, but Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You.
There you go.
Because with my birthday being in October, and then it's like it's a tradition. I think I was wrapping up part 2 when you came over. When you literally came up, it was playing. Mm-hmm. So like, it's something that traditionally I do. I just like having my little traditions during Halloween. Do you have any?
Nope.
I kind of figured
you're a man of chaos.
Brother, you're asleep half the time, so it's not even chaos.
Big sleepy boy, you know. So
you hibernate more like a bear, my guy.
Yeah, I'm not trying to go out like today. You think I did shit on my only day off? Absolutely not.
Nope.
I'm just like, bed, Harry, come on, buddy. You know what the deal is. Get under these covers and we're just chilling all day.
Amen, brother. Amen. But yeah, I have my little fucking Halloween traditions and stuff, but they change every year. But it's like certain things I do not watch outside of fucking October because it's fucking weird if not. But yeah, it's something that I really enjoy. But speaking of enjoy,
that he really enjoys.
Like speaking of enjoying, this movie, and it's not a titular character, but it's the star of the movie, and we were mentioning him just a minute ago, where we were alluding to him a minute ago, and that is Sam.
Good old Sam, short for Salwin.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sam Hain.
Samain.
Yeah.
Can you say it in the Irish accent?
Is it not Salwin? Is it not Salwin?
I think it is.
Is it Salwin, me lad?
Yeah, I think it is. Played by Quinn Lord,
Yeah.
who was a child, who's a child actor. I think obviously he's not a child anymore, but
Right. He also played the little pervert.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He played the little peeping Tom
Yeah.
where Anna Paquin was getting dressed and shit.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Although we could have a big debate today. Is he a villain, Shaq? Is he a villain?
He's technically the spirit of Halloween.
Yeah. Is that villainous?
You don't have. He's punishing.
Punish. Let's look at the people he moiked. I guess when we get to it, like
The one person was innocent.
the one
that
person,
was it.
because he would have killed someone, but
No. Hold on. The one kill he has was an innocent woman, and that was like, she just didn't fuck with.
She was a villain in my eyes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I get that, but like, honestly, if in a court, in a trial, that motherfucker would be like, he wasn't defending himself. He was, he fucking attacked that woman.
Like, Your Honor, my client lives and breathes Halloween. It's his lifeblood. She was trying to get rid of that shit. As far as I'm concerned, that's self-defense.
On her property, though.
Self-defense.
How, bro?
That fucking pumpkin was out on the sidewalk.
Dog, that's crazy. That's crazy. And that sidewalk still, like, there's that. Depends, man. They're in a white neighborhood, so that definitely could be their. That definitely could be their property.
Yeah, well, they're in Ohio. That's already.
Ew. Never mind. Throw it out the window. Throw it out the window.
Welcome to
Ohio.
It's like,
oh my God.
I don't want to go to Caled no more. Like,
no. I turned that shit back on. Speaking of which, I turned that back on, and
nice.
I was like reminded of like, no, no, why am I here? It's like,
why am I here? Just to suffer.
Not even to suffer. Like, it's just like, as soon as you log on, somebody's there to smack you in the fucking face. I'm like, I'm turning this shit the fuck off. Like, get the fuck.
Ah, yes, the FromSoft experience. What
just takes 2 steps, smack. Like, give me your fucking. Give me your fucking.
What did I think to happen? What did I think was gonna happen?
As soon as you turn that shit, like, I got the controller in my hands. Oh boy, somebody said, give me your fucking money.
Give me your souls, kid. Okay.
Give me your fucking money right now, boy. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna smack this dude up. It's a fucking tree giant, and I'm just like, bro, get the fuck. No. I was like, yep, I just pissed myself.
That or you do it, takes 2 steps, fucking dragon just fucking shows up. And just,
dog, out of nowhere, just to fuck both of y'all up for wasting his time.
It's just like, why?
Nah, bro, but like, Sam, the spirit, pretty much the spirit of Halloween here, and we can sit here and say he's not a villain. I'm going to agree with you, but someone's got to sit there and say, you know. You murder a white woman.
Everyone who gets it in this movie
has done something. Well, there's one motherfucker that deserved every fucking bit of what he got.
Yeah.
On the highest of
keys. You could argue 2.
Yeah.
You could argue there's 2 motherfuckers in this movie that are like, no, you deserve what you're getting, buddy.
Well, Sam really only killed one person.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he pointed.
No. He watched.
Yeah, hey kids,
like, nah, he's hey, I got a present for you.
Hey,
here you go.
Here's this address. Have fun.
Dog. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but when I saw Sam in the design, I was like, oh, look. I was like, oh, little pumpkin, like didn't know that at the time. I was like, oh, he's got a little bag boy. Look at little bag boy. All right, that's cute.
Looks like he belongs in what was that movie? What was that game? Little Big Planet?
Sackboy? Yeah, like little fucking. That should have been a Sackboy outfit, and I'm sad it had
like a Halloween one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He fits
like
right
I'm sad. I'm sad it wasn't. I'm sad it wasn't.
Yeah. Sony.
But yeah, he like running around, and he's got like a little sharp fucking like lollipop.
Yeah. He
shank.
And creates a shiv out of it. Yeah.
It's fucking just like a fucking candy scythe at that point.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, like just kind of like cutting the shit out of folks. And I sat there and I'm like, damn, this design is really fucking cool. And then he was unmasked.
It was like, ah.
Like, oh my god. Like, ah. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's got like a weird pumpkin head thing. It almost looks like an alien, but he's like a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin.
Shout out to Pumpkinhead though.
Yeah.
Shockingly, we have not done that movie yet.
That's a weird movie too.
It is, but like, that type of movie's right up our fucking alley. I don't understand. I don't understand why we haven't done it yet. But anywho,
there's a lot of movies we haven't done yet.
There is. That's why we're gonna be doing the show for till we're 90.
Till we're fucking 90.
Until you're fucking 90. I also really enjoy that when you harm him or shoot him, it's just nothing but pumpkin guts.
Yeah, you just pumpkin, like literally
like
the shit
seeds
you pull out of a
and
pumpkin.
shit.
Yeah.
Like you like I'm like I'd be grossed out. I'm not gonna hold
That's
you, dog.
just nasty.
I fucking hate how that shit feels, dog. It's so fucking weird. Feels like sea algae.
Weird. It's weird.
It's weird.
You know what I'm thinking, Shag? I have to think of it now. Maybe you should turn off your TV.
Okay.
Because there will be some
spoilers?
Titties that pop up later on.
They already popped up.
Huh?
Are you talking about the werewolf titties?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
I don't know if the algorithm or the YouTube
will pick it up.
Guy will pick it up like, hey, Das Boot, and just fucking there you go. Just have the screensaver.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because like the funny thing is, I was gonna wonder how long we were gonna play this, and just kind of see what happens. Like no one, like if I didn't mention it, then it's just going on in the background and just no one says anything. I wonder, like, so we're not at the point of where we're able to monetize yet.
Yeah, that is true.
So we can get away with it. But the moment,
so listeners, hit that subscribe button on YouTube and get us,
please.
There,
we need it. I have to feed.
Help
me and Jose have to feed our non-existent children. So
hey,
please.
Over there, it's Harry. I gotta
I
feed him.
don't. You feed that motherfucker. That motherfucker runs your shit. He runs your show.
He really does.
But yeah, like my whole idea was I wanted to see how long I can keep that movie going before like something either you notice or something else does. But like, yeah, I'll stop it. That is for the YouTube audience.
Yeah.
So like, audio audience, audio listeners.
What the hell's going on?
Audio listeners, just know that I had Trick or Treat, which is streaming on Max.
Yeah, it's on
currently.
Max at the moment.
So you can actually watch that. Do yourself a favor. Pause us. Go pull that up if you hadn't watched it. And it's a very short movie. You can watch it.
20 minutes. You
can come right back, and we'll be right here for you, waiting.
A fun little Halloween romp.
Rompy romp. Well, other than that, my good sir, is there anything else we wanted to touch on? How this movie was shot actually really well, and I know for a fact this movie cost
$100 million. No,
it was expensive for this type of movie, and then but like we'll cover that here in a moment. Anything else we want to cover before we go deep dive into this?
No, I think that's about it. We talked about it enough.
All right. Any spring cleaning that you need to do? Any house cleaning or anything?
No, our house is clean at the moment.
This house is clear. Well, all right. Let's do Tell It or Tape. So if he is on Tell It or Tape, he is a villain.
I have no idea.
Anywho,
I refuse to see it. I'm just over here.
Brother, you can just take your glasses off and it just
everything
becomes jimbly. Everything's going
like,
to jump. If you're like me, as soon as you take off the glasses, everything's all heebity-jeebity, and you're just like, all right.
I'm like Daphne, I can't see without my glasses.
I can't see without my subtitles.
I can't be seen without my glasses. Like Johnny McBride.
All right, Tell It or Tape, brought to you on Villains Wiki, and obviously we touch on this and like everything else, so let's get down to it. Full name: Samhain.
Sawin.
Or Sawin. Aliases are Sam, Sammy, The Ghost of Halloween, The Great Autumn Spirit. Origin story, Season's Greetings, a 1996 short film. Occupation, Halloween demon, serial killer, and a collector of souls.
Okay, sure.
Powers and skills. Magic, immortality, high intellect, possession, regeneration, necromancy, teleportation, pyrokinesis,
Pyrokinesis.
wall crawling, shape-shifting, clairvoyance, telekinesis, supernatural strength, phybokinesis, and evasion. Obviously, hobbies, killing people who break the rules of Halloween and celebrating Halloween. My type of guy.
So criminal.
Pretty much. Goals, enforce the rules of Halloween.
Yeah,
He's a fucking goon. Not to be confused with a gooner, you nasty bitches.
Oh yeah, I recently found out what that was. So thanks.
Yeah.
He didn't have nothing anymore.
Nope. His crimes. Malefic. Serial murder, mutilation, animal cruelty, blackmail, torture, necromancy, breaking and entering, vandalism, vigilantism, stalking, and grand theft armoranium. Type of villain is a symbolic enforcer.
There you go. I'm gonna say animal cruelty, but I guess he did the dog, right? Yeah. Oh, poor dog.
I bet you call him a villain now, won't you?
No, because
that's crazy. You messed around and pissed off our pet loving audience.
Look, man. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Like to all the parents out there, if a random dog was attacking your child, you beat the shit out of it.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Bust a nut. Bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. That's the greatest commercial ever. That fucking lasted 1 week before they pulled that bitch. Like, oh no.
Showing our age, bud. Showing our age.
Oh, that shit was incredible. I say that to like the new kids these days, and they're like, "What the hell?" And I had to show them. I had to pull out the phone. I was like, "No, this was a thing for like a week," and then they were like, "Oh no, what have we done?"
Bro, we're getting off the rails, but I'm holding on to something that I've like wanted to fucking say as soon as you said it. I was like, let me tell you a little story about finna nut. It's when you're busting. Now hold on, brother. It's when you're busting a fat one.
A fat one.
Oh God, brother, I was biting my lip. I was just like, listen. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh no. I was like, now I have to.
You have to now.
Speaking of have to, Jose, go ahead and hit those lovely people who haven't quit our show at this point with the synopsis.
Synopsis for Trick or Treat 2007. Oh shit, god damn it, there's a read all. Hold on. 5 Halloween stories. A principal has a secret life. A virgin is looking for her first time. A group of kids pull a prank. A woman who loathes Halloween does not respect the rules. And a mean old man meets a demonic trick-or-treater. There you go.
That was kind of ass.
You're kind of ass.
I am what I eat. Ayo!
Fucking horrible.
I'm that too, sir. I'm that too.
Well, you do like candy corn, so.
Brother, can we not?
Once again, kids, listen to me. Look at me. YouTube audience, look into my eyes. Here's how do you eat a candy corn. Open the bag of candy corn, dump that bitch in the trash, and get yourself a Reese's Pieces.
First off, real kings eat both. Second of all, you really gonna believe this fat motherfucker's pouring any fucking food related item into a trash can?
That should show you. If my fat ass won't eat it, you shouldn't either.
I've seen this man eat some weird shit in my day.
Just get out here.
Oh my god. Anyway, Trick or Treat, man, came out in December 9th of 2007.
So weird they released it in December. It's like
Yeah, but it was also like a it didn't have a theatrical release. It was independent type release and everything because it came out in the United States on October 6th of 2009.
Oh wow.
So with a runtime of 82 minutes, it had actually this is a perfect segue. Jose,
Shag.
time to play a spooky version of your favorite game. Bop or flop. Sorry,
Bop
sir.
it. Flop it.
There it goes. I wish it kind of had like a spooky song to it, like a Halloween song, but we'll rock with it.
I know. I'm just like
That would be dope. I may do it for the Halloween audience, or for the audio audience. Jose, this movie had a budget of $12 million.
$12 million.
Coming out in October, came out on two separate dates, December 9th of 2007 and October 6th of 2009, 2 years later. Was this a bop or a flop? And could you even remotely give me the box office number?
So, unfortunately, this was a bop. I mean, this was a flop, I think. I think this movie, because it became a cult classic. And normally the first signs of being a cult classic is your movie did not shine in theaters. So with that being said, you said a budget of $12 million?
Budget had of $12 million, yes.
I would say this movie didn't even barely made half. Say like $5 million, maybe.
You sure about that?
Oh, God damn it, Shaq. No, because that box office, probably not even box office. It's probably fucking all the DVD sales it got afterwards.
Man. Well, no, it's technically a box office, so you don't count the DVD sales in the box office run.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that shit does it right, but whatever. I don't fucking know. Give me 12 million. 15.
15?
Yeah.
15 what?
Million.
15. Why would it do 15 mil? You know what?
Because I said 6 and you were like, oh, it's not that
I'm just fucking with you. It's fun at this point.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to waste Jose's time before he digitally beats my ass. Trick or Treat was correct. He was correct. It was a flop, unfortunately, but it did see its trend outside of its theatrical run in DVD sales. But with a budget of $12 million, it made a whopping $27,909. To be fair,
that's pretty horrible.
It had a 2-year delay.
That made no sense.
And it had it was only doing screenings at film festivals and had like a very small run in the theater.
Okay. See, that makes more sense, I guess.
Now that you think about it, like places like the Alamo would play that shit regardless.
Yeah, it plays it all the time.
Yeah.
During the spooky season.
And obviously it had but with $12 million, and then we had a crazy cast, man.
Yeah.
Some of these names you'll know and some of these names you won't, but we're going to go down the actual cast list. Dylan Baker as Steven.
Yep.
Rochelle Aites as Maria. Quinn Lord, as I said, is Sam and the Peeping Tommy. Lauren Lee Smith is Danielle. Monica Delane as Janet. Tomo Pinkett as Henry. Brett Kelly as Charlie. Britt McKillip as Macy. Isabel DeLuce as Sarah. Jean-Luc Biblido as Schrader. Alberto Gizzi as Chip. Sam Todd. I probably butchered that man's name. Sam Todd as Rhonda. Anna Paquin as Laurie. Brian Cox as Mr. Krieg. Gerald Patz as young Mr. Krieg. Leslie Bibb as Emma. Connor Levins as Billy. James Wilson as Alex. Patrick Gilmore as Bud the cameraman. And so on and so forth. Also Zip as Spite the dog.
Hey, what up, Spite?
I'm trying to. Oh yeah, okay. Here we go. I'm gonna just read the development thing because it's kind of cool. Start doing this. Seasons. It got as the role of development as Seasons Greetings, of course, based as an animated short created by Trick or Treat writer and director Michael Dougherty in 1996. It was the precursor to the film. The film featured Sam as a little boy dressed in orange footy pajamas with his burlap sack head as his covering as he is being stalked by a stranger on Halloween night. The short is released on the DVD extra on the original release for Trick or Treat and was aired on FearNet on October 13th as part of a 24-hour Trick or Treat marathon on Halloween.
Hey.
Ooh, here's a fun fact. One of the shorts, the Halloween School Bus Massacre, that segment initially took place in a graveyard and had the kids luring the girl to come play with them. It was going to be revealed that they were all ghosts and that the girl had forgotten she was one of them. Dougherty ultimately had to rewrite the whole segment because he felt that the twist of someone being dead all along has become an overused trope, and he's absolutely 1,000% right.
Yep.
Definitely right.
Thanks, Shamalama Ding Dong.
I mean, but that one's really done well.
True.
They also talked about a fucking possible sequel. Did you want to know more about that?
Sure. Yeah. Give me the lowdown.
Yeah, man. Fuck it. I'll read the possible sequel. Dougherty announced in October of 2009 that he was planning a sequel, but later stated that there was no active development nor an attempt at a pitch. A sequel was announced in the sequel was announced in October 2013, but there was a change in Legendary's management, which we kind of know. Dougherty has continued to express interest in a sequel, but says the film stands on its own. Recently, in October 2022, Dougherty revealed that he was in active development of a sequel with Legendary Pictures, although the film had not been officially greenlit yet. A year later, in October 23, Dougherty confirmed that there were several screenplay drafts that were completed, confirming that a progress had only recently continued due to the end of the 2023 writers' strike. He also clarified that he hoped to be looking for a budgetary and scheduling concerns afterward, while also stating, and I quote, "I mean, I love all of our favorite horror franchise characters as much as any of us, but not all of them are great. And I know we've grown to love them even lesser chapters of our favorite horror series, but there's always a cheese value to them. If I'm able to do a sequel, I want it to be as good, if not better than the original, and good things take time. The last thing I would want to see is Trick or Treat Part 9, Sam Goes to Space, you know? Although that does have potential, I will say." That's a shot. That is a definite shot at fucking Jason X.
Well, not necessarily, because Leprechaun went to space first.
Yeah, but not Part 9.
And so did Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, Part 4 was in space.
But Jason X was Jason X, and that went to space.
And that was great. The movie's amazing.
Amazing.
Top 5 Jason movie, bud.
I mean, it got my best slasher kill, which you can go hear on this channel.
Yeah, last week. Go back and listen.
Or last episode, because time is a vacuum. Time's a vacuum.
Time is a circle.
Okay, that was little tidbits and everything that I had for that. Unless we got anything else to cover, Jose, you can go ahead and get down to it, man. Not
all right,
that.
It is time. So as always, we get our plot synopses from Wikipedia. So there's something wrong, fuck them, not us. And here we go. All right. Opening. In the opening scene, Emma and her Halloween-loving husband, Henry, return home after a celebratory night. Emma, who hates Halloween, blows out the jack-o'-lantern before midnight against Henry's advice. As Henry falls asleep in the house, Emma tears down the decorations, but is then ambushed and murdered by an unseen assailant. Hours later, Henry discovers Emma's mutilated corpse on display with the decorations. So, this is opening to this movie. We get a couple who's like just got back from partying. You see, he's like, they're just like, yeah, because she's like, hey, this was fun, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to blow out this pumpkin now. He's like, no, you can't do that. She's like, why? It's tradition? And she's just like, man, this isn't Hanukkah. Relax, okay?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm just saying, there's people might get mad. And she's like, okay, whatever. And then blows it out. And then she
blows her out her ass.
Yeah, then she's like, we got to take down these decorations, like right now. And he's like, what? Like, yeah, because my mom's coming over tomorrow. And part of me is like, you're going to take down Halloween decorations in the middle of the night.
Bruh, and that shit's going to take forever.
Yeah, I'm like, it's in the middle of the night. Like, that is psychotic behavior.
Yeah, that's...
My guy,
I understand
all the red flags.
I understand hating a holiday, but either you don't celebrate it or you literally wait till the next day to do so.
Yeah.
Like, come the fuck on, bro.
Uh-huh. So, I guess, you know...
Is it me, really quickly, is it me or does she always play somebody who is not, is like a stick in the mud?
I guess. I don't know if I recognize this actress, so...
Do you recognize her?
No.
Really? You don't recognize her?
No. Who was
She's been in a lot of shit, man.
Are you sure you're not confusing?
I'm dog. I'm positive, brother. Like,
what is the girl's name? Emma?
Don't think it was Emma, brother.
No, it was Emma. That's the character. Let's see.
Wait, is her name not even in the credits? Did I not fucking say her name?
Oh, she was the chick from Iron Man.
Yeah.
She's the reporter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just about it, really?
She's been in, like, other stuff, too. She was in Iron Man.
Talladega Nights?
She was in Talladega Nights. I did remember her.
The Midnight Meat Train.
Dog, Midnight Meat Train slapped.
She's in Iron Man 2. Law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, Confession of a Shopaholic, Law-abiding citizen, Miss Nobody, Zookeeper, Movie 43.
Oof.
Yeah. The Babysitter.
Killer Queen.
Yeah, Babysitter, which I fucking love that movie. And she was in, both Babysitter movies, which you just mentioned. She has a very familiar face, but she's been around and everything. Like, she definitely was Carly Bobby, which I think is probably her most popular role.
Carly Bobby.
She was fucking Ricky's first wife.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She lifted her fucking shit up.
Damn.
And then went to go be with Ricky's fucking friend.
Of course. How could I possibly forget? Thanks, Shag.
You're welcome.
But so as she's outside taking down the things, it's hilarious because there's like a dude just standing on the street just staring at her, and they're staring at each other. What if old boy was like, why the fuck is this weirdo staring at me?
Yeah, like, what the fuck you staring at? Like, he just would have said that.
Yeah, like, could you imagine it? Like, yo, this crazy ass lady's taking down the decorations right now and just dogging me. Like, I don't know.
Bruh. I put myself in that situation because it's just, at this point, we're having a staring contest.
Yeah.
Because I'm just waiting for my fucking ride. And then the crazy shit is, you don't even know if he's staring at her, bro.
Yeah, that is true because he has a mask.
He has a mask on. It's just like the mask itself could be doing that. That motherfucker could be like vibing. He could be looking at the tree, vibing out, thinking of some fucking music that he was fucking thinking about. And then his ride pulls up. Like, where the fuck have y'all been?
Yeah.
Like took you long enough.
That shit just cracked me up. It's like, yo, how do you know he's even staring at you?
Yeah. Not everything about you, man. Not everything about you.
Exactly. Then all of a sudden, she just gets attacked by something in the sheets because they got a bunch of ghosts decorated. Yeah, and all of a sudden you just see a candy-shaped lollipop, like a bitten into lollipop, just like in
with
the air.
With the sharp as the fucking edges.
Yeah, and then you just see a blood splatter. Some little kids minding their business, walking, see that shit, and they're like, "Nope, take off."
Yep, they just fucking dipped. That's when we get our first. That's our first kill in the movie, and it just, like, damn, dude. And then obviously Now the funny thing that you forgot to mention, she was like she's trying to ruin her husband's night because he loves Halloween. He's all about it, right? He's like, don't do that. And he's kind of like one of those, like, she has to be like the alpha of their relationship. Because he's like, what? And she's like, and he looks at, she's like, well, what? And he's like, what the fuck? And she's like, go put the tape on.
He's like, oh.
He's like, oh. She's like, that'll shut him up, some sex.
Yeah, and that shit says nature documentary or something.
Nature. Who are we hiding this from? You obviously don't have kids.
I don't have kids. That's so weird. Yeah.
Nature documentary. What, like fucking old porno tapes, bro? Like,
he passes out watching the porn, like,
bro. Yep.
And then he goes outside and just sees his wife's. Like, he kind of turns her into a jack-o'-lantern, but not really.
Yeah. He uses like a whole fucking. He had the time to set all that shit up.
Yeah, Buddy was out like a rock.
Yeah, Buddy was. He woke up and she's like not even a jack-o'-lantern, but she's like a scarecrow.
There you go, a scarecrow.
She's definitely like on, like just out there. Like he's like, and that's when we get the fucking movie started because she got the candy in her mouth and
scarecrow. I seen like a hilarious Instagram reel. That was a cartoon. It's this little crow. He's getting ready for a Halloween party, and his wife crow walks in like, "Babe, hurry up and get ready." He's like, "Oh, I just gotta put on my hat, babe. Don't worry." And he puts on the hat, and you realize he's dressed as a scarecrow. He looks in the mirror like, "Ah!"
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. It was cute. And she started screaming like, "Ah!" Like it was cute. It was cute. It was cute. I remember that. It was fucking adorable.
But alrighty, we now move on to the next segment titled Principal. Now, keep in mind, in the movie, none of these have titles. It just flows. But
it really flows. But it definitely, the names, you definitely have like there are certain things, and I think the Principal is like my second favorite.
Yeah. Okay, Charlie, aka Thurman Merman, vandalizes jack-o'-lanterns and steals candy from unattended bowls. When school principal Stephen Wilkins catches him red-handed, Wilkins offers Charlie a candy bar while lecturing him on the importance of respecting Halloween rules and tradition. Shortly after, Charlie begins vomiting violently. As Charlie dies, Wilkins reveals that he laced the candy with cyanide. Wilkins attempts to bury Charlie in his backyard along with the body of another victim, but is continually interrupted by trick-or-treaters, including Sam, his young son Billy, his cantankerous elderly neighbor Mr. Krieg, and Krieg's dog Spite. The other victims turn out to still be alive, and Wilkins beats them to death with a shovel to keep them quiet. Returning indoors, Wilkins notices Krieg seemingly in distress but brushes it off before something attacks Krieg. Wilkins guides Billy downstairs to carve a jack-o'-lantern. As a twist, the jack-o'-lantern they are about to carve is Charlie's severed head.
So, shouts out to Charlie being in 2 holiday movies. This one and his original one, Bad Santa.
Yeah, that's why I said Thurman Merman over here.
Yeah, like fucking Bad Santa. And I was like, oh, he has more of a speaking role. And then apparently he got more roles down the line. Yeah. Which was fucking awesome for him to see. He's like, oh shit, I remember this kid was awkward as fuck. Yeah. And then it was in this one. I was like, oh no, he's a bully. Like, why would y'all make me hate him? I'm like, oh no, okay, no, there we go.
Yeah, that motherfucker's like smashing every pumpkin he sees.
Bro, he's being a little shit. Yeah. Little shitter.
He's about to jack all of the Mr. Wilkins candy. You're like, that's not good for your diabetes, Charlie.
And I'm like, damn, why you doxing the kid?
I mean,
why you doxing the kid?
Does he really got diabetes or you just calling him?
Probably. I mean, he just fat kid. Fat kid got a little diabetes. He probably not supposed to have that.
Fat asses.
He's fat.
He's fat.
It's cool. We can say that because Jose is.
Fat. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But what did you think about this segment?
Segment was all right. It's pretty cool.
This was kind of like the first fucking segment of this whole thing, and me being the edgelord that I may have been. God damn it. I thought he was pretty fucking. I was like, damn, if this principal was like, if you wanted an evil fucking principal, this would be it. Yeah. Like, I would have taken a nice little fucking Goosebumps type Sphere Street type approach to this dude. because it's like he was interesting. I'm like, damn, do you kill all your fucking kids, or is he a fucking serial killer? Or is he just killing kids? What are we doing?
I think we get that answer later. But
Yeah, nah, he's definitely well at that point he's definitely like, bro, is he a fucking child killer? Like what the fuck's going on? But
no, but I think he kind of is, because if you pay attention when he gets to the basement, there's a shit ton of masks.
Yeah.
On his wall, so I'm assuming those are his trophies.
Either that or just other masks that he wears.
I don't know, yeah, but
because he's adamant about another reason why I like this fucking segment was the connection with his son. Because the whole time you're sitting there going like, oh, he's a dickhead to his kid.
Yeah.
First off, where's the mom? Probably dead.
No,
she's probably dead. Yeah, she's right. You're right.
When he's making fun of the son. Like, Dad, help me do this. Dad, blah, 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 blah. Dad, I wish Mom was still alive. He says it, so.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I forgot that part. Mm-hmm. Like, he's thinking like he's a dickbag to his kid, and I know, like, he's out there trying to bury Buddy in the fucking, in the hole that he had already, in the grave he already had.
Yeah.
And the kid's like, Dad, I'm all done trick-or-treating. We're supposed to watch. He was like, we were supposed to carve a pumpkin. And he's like, in a fucking minute. He's like, in a minute. He's like, go watch Charlie Brown. He's like, but Charlie Brown's fucking...
Yeah, Charlie Brown's an asshole. Like, hey,
I mean...
Charlie Brown's a sweet young kid, man. He's just awkward. If he'd have said Lucy was a bitch, then I'm like, nah.
Yeah, okay, all right.
He has a point.
Points have been made. Points have been made. Points have definitely been made. And that shit was... It was like, I was like, damn. I was like, first off, how old is this kid that you letting this man trick-or-treat by himself?
Yeah.
Like, I assumed he went by himself, but I also think, I'm like, he probably went with friends or they're somebody else's parents or some shit.
Maybe,
like a group of people, and he just came back, and I'm just sitting here going like, bruh.
Yeah, because those kids are trick-or-treating, well, not really trick-or-treating, but they're collecting pumpkins by themselves. Like, hey, Christopher Wilkins, can we have a...
But it's a group.
Yeah, can we get a pumpkin? We get your pumpkin? He's like, you're not going to smash it, are you? No, it's for a scavenger hunt.
Bruh, it's a group of kids, though.
Yeah. And then
you're letting that little curly head boy go out in the streets alone.
Well, later we find out that
well, no, I get it. Now, yeah, this is prior to that fucking revelation.
Definitely take care of himself.
Hey, it was prior to that revelation at that point, right?
My kid knows the red flags. Trust me.
Yeah, he was like, he knows what to fucking look for. I raised him right. All right, fucking Dexter, relax.
This is my dark passenger.
I was like, man, and he's doing that, and then we get fucking old man Mr. Krieg fucking yelling out, and he's like flipping out. I was like, oh fuck. If he fucking knows I'm a fucking murderer, I'm boned.
Ducks in the hole.
Yep. And he finally gets old boy's fat ass in that ground.
Yeah, but then someone else is alive in that hole still, because it's not the kid.
It's like, I don't know who the fuck. That was like
some other kid he had.
Random fucking body.
Because he's wearing like a clown outfit or some shit. Like you see the arm come out.
Yeah, he's kind of like. Did you ever go back and look to see if you could find that person that might have been alive? Yeah, that's what I thought. And he just fucking beats that motherfucker with a shovel.
Yeah.
And then it's like, huh.
Like the dog, like a finger.
Yeah, to shut him up.
I was like, you idiot! That's
evidence.
This serial killer is terrible. Like that.
Yeah, you were bad at you were bad at your job.
Yeah,
you were really bad at your job.
Another reason, something else happens later on. I'm like, no, you shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, but then he gets back in. So then he gets back into the crib, and that's when we get the little fucking revelation that he's finally with the son, and they're carving a pumpkin, and it's the boy's head.
Yeah. And like, I want a scary face this year. And he's like, okay, son.
Let me do the eyes or some shit. I'm like, of course, you little creepy fuck. Children of the Corn having ass motherfucker. Like, that's like, motherfucker. Like, look at this little bitch. Like, creepy little bitch. That's probably why your ass was went to buy it. Because nobody want to fucking. Ain't nobody going to want to steal you, dog.
No, they take you right.
They going to look at you and be like, nah, this is some bad juju, bro.
Like, absolutely not. Let's get this motherfucker out of here.
Nah, brother. Get this Mordecai looking bitch out of here, dog.
Mordecai.
But fuck that.
Shit.
Fuck that. And then, but I thought that was really fucking neat on how it was done because it was like twists and turns and stuff, and then kind of weaving. That's when we kind of get stuff weaving in and out with each other with the storylines and everything. Because then we get to the third story.
Yes, let's see.
Or the second story.
Here is the second story: the Halloween School Bus Massacre. A group of teenage trick-or-treaters, Macy, Chip, Schrader, and Sarah, meet devout Halloween traditionalist Rhonda. Macy leads the group to a flooded quarry and recounts the urban legend of
the Halloween School Bus Massacre.
The parents of 8 mentally disabled children bribe their bus driver to dispose of them. Things go awry when a child dressed as Dracula, go listen to that episode,
Please.
a couple weeks back, gets loose on the bus, and the bus is driven off a cliff into the quarry. The children all drown, and the driver, the only survivor, was never heard from again. No one tried to find the bus, as the people did not want it found. Macy leaves 8 jack-o'-lanterns by the lake as tribute to the deceased. The group split up, leaving Rhonda and Chip behind. Rhonda gets separated and is pursued by horrifying figures, which turn out to be the other teens in disguise. A prank planned by Macy. Realizing that the trick has gone too far, Schrader tries to comfort the hurt and terrified Rhonda, while the bitter Macy kicks the jack-o'-lantern into the water. The actual drowned children, now zombies, emerge from the lake and attack the teens. Rhonda abandons the rest to their deaths as revenge for their prank. As she leaves with a wagon of jack-o'-lanterns, Rhonda encounters Sam and exchanges a nod with him. Like, good day, mate.
So, I have a confession here, Jose.
What's up, bud?
I may have laughed really fucking hard when that bus went in the fucking lake.
Of course. That sounds like the Shaggy Back thing to do.
Because, first off, the reason why those poor children were murked is because the parents asked the driver to do it. Like, they were fed up. They didn't want to do nothing with these children anymore. I'm like, you got 8 kids and 8 parents agreed?
Yeah. They're like, look, we don't want these little motherfuckers no more. Go do something.
Bro, and the crazy shit is, we know what happens towards the end, but like, did y'all, like, when you die, you supposed to know who your killer was. And granted, yeah, they knew who their killer was, but they should also know the truth. So, did the parents get their comeuppance, or?
I have no idea.
That's crazy that y'all got off scot-free.
Yeah.
It's your fault your sperm is weird, my boy. Like, what we doing?
Yeah, I don't. That's maybe if they ever do make a a trick or treat too,
they can cover that
like a throwback, like a flashback story that shows the parents getting taken out one by one by Sam or something.
That would not even Sam.
Or the kids,
just the kids.
Or
like
Sam leading the kids to each parent.
Yeah, like, hey, let's go do this. But like, the funny fucking thing was, and it's, I don't condone this at all, but I laugh every fucking time that one of the little boys realizes what the fuck is happening, and he's like, nah, get me out of here. And he fucking like, I want off the bus. Yeah, and they fucking just losing. Everybody's losing their shit, but he's like, fuck that. Yeah, and they're kind of like fighting.
I guess he's like, as he's going down the street, I guess he knows where his house is.
Yep.
Or something.
He was like,
yeah,
he just was like, bro, what?
Clearly, so when the bus takes like a left turn, he's like, wrong way. He's like immediately like, wrong way.
Mm-hmm. And he just, something was fucked up. He's like, nah, absolutely not. He's like, I want to go home. And like, he fucking just gets, and Buddy gets jumped, but then they all meet their fucking demise. I did not feel bad for anyone who did the little girl wrong or the children wrong whatsoever. And we got a special guest.
And we got a butthole shot of Harry. What up, bud? Harry, don't press a button and turn off the recording. That's all I ask, bud.
Move your...
Oh, God. Did you hear that or no?
I did.
I was like, oh god,
I heard that.
that's hilarious,
I don't know if he's calling somebody or he's just
right?
Harry
Can
is
you
just
imagine
like
he
no.
called like Corey picks up like, hey guys, did you call? We're like,
And
no, but
no, but sure.
you're
Did you
here
watch
now.
Trick or Treat?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I've written a 5-hour discussion about it. A video
hangs up.
essay.
Hangs up.
Corey, you're breaking up. I can't hear you, brother. You just
Of course he did. Because who else writes a fucking 5-hour fucking thing on some shit that he probably didn't watch? But anyway,
damn.
love you, Corey.
Yeah,
Just
we love
remember
you
that.
so much.
But yeah, no, like this one. What did you feel about this segment as a whole, bro?
This segment was okay. It's like, because when they go to Rhonda's house, like, hey, isn't she retarded? This is what they say. Their words, not mine.
Yeah.
So don't get on me.
Yeah.
And then Macy even like, no, she's just a fucking idiot. Like, Macy's just hating for no reason. Like,
Dog, big hating. And then like the little boy that she kind of had like a crush on.
yeah,
He was sweet on her, but then he
Yeah.
was like, even he felt bad. He was
Yeah.
like, and with everything happening, I'm like, damn. What I would have said was like, nah, because you could have stopped this
you could
shit.
have stopped this at any time. You could have been like,
At
hey,
any
guess what?
point.
I'm sorry. He could have been like, look, I'm not going through with this.
Yeah, he could have been like, nah, let's get her out of here.
Yeah.
But you went along with it,
Yeah, he
thinking that it was
went
gonna
to
be
the very
fun.
end. It wasn't until she like fell and hurt herself.
Yeah, and he was like, nah,
Yeah.
he was like, I feel bad.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Harry, the
Look at
naked
Harry,
cat.
The naked cat. I gotta put on your Halloween sweater, bud. You hear his purring?
What? I do not.
Oh, okay, no one.
I do not.
should-
Harry.
Oh.
Harry's like, no, I don't want to be on the camera. Someone's probably calling your cat a naked mole rat, and I want to fight them.
A naked mole rat. That's hilarious. Hold on, I gotta fight for my life right now.
Yeah, Harry's trying to perch himself. It's Halloween, man. Paint him black.
No, but he was digging, but now he's good now. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, well, now I'm good.
Okay.
But yeah, like we said, he was nice to her, but at the same time, he could have stopped it. And he never did.
Yeah, he could have stopped it at any time.
Yeah,
He could have stopped it at any time, and he didn't.
he could have hit him with the Captain America. No, I don't think I will.
Yeah, he could have been like, come on, let's get out of here. And they could have just did that, and he would have. But no, that's like, you always have the one that wants to be good. You always have the one that wants to be good, and then like the other ones are kind of like, yeah, no, I don't want to. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. This story was like, I did laugh, but like I liked the little build up, but I felt bad for any of the special needs kids. And then obviously, let's not pretend ourselves here. Old girl was fucking had the tism.
Yeah, no, she was 1,000% on the spectrum.
Yeah, she was definitely on that fucking spectrum.
Rhythm
And
with the tism, girl. That's what she was trying to do.
she was doing it,
Yeah,
and
'cause
she was
like,
blushing and
hey.
smiling.
And she's like, oh, it's Samhain, also known as All Hallows Eve. This.
She was cute and
And
precious.
old dude was like, okay. She's just like, I like
He
your
was
patch.
being nice, but he was like, I kind of see it.
Yeah,
I
he's
get
like,
it.
I like your patch. And like she knew.
Yeah.
So she was like,
Yeah.
let me save this. I like your patch.
Yeah. And and then she get done there. This is why you don't bully children.
Exactly.
You bully adults.
That exactly. Bully adults.
Bully adults.
Or you bully bullies. Like if
That
you see a
too.
bully in your neighborhood, kick him in the nuts. You have my permission.
We don't condone that.
We condone kicking your bullies in the nuts here at the Cinema.
Okay, fair enough. I'll take that.
Unless they're Stephen King bullies, then no, because Stephen King bullies all carry fucking knives and guns. They're literal.
First off, them motherfuckers are unhinged.
Or they are psychopaths.
Don't do. They are like sociopathic. They don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it for the threat of your life.
Yeah.
That
Stephen
motherfucker.
King
If that
bullies,
motherfucker has a pack of cigarettes rolled up into his fucking sleeve, don't do it.
those motherfuckers have done meth at the age of 8. Don't.
Boy.
Yeah.
They have killed a man at 5. Just don't do
No,
it.
Don't do it. Yeah. Know your bully type.
Yeah, know
That's-
your
that's
fucking
the
type.
final level. Stephen King
Yeah.
bully. It's like no.
Don't. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, this story. I mean, I like the kids getting their comeuppance because like the zombie kids came out and they just whooped. I assume they just beat them to death. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe ripped them apart. Who knows? Maybe just drowned them because they drag old girl
Mm.
into the water. It looks like.
No, so yeah, they just kind of like everybody kind of faces. They could have just like didn't know they were just zombified, and all they were doing is collecting pumpkins for like for Sam, and Sam is just sitting. I will say that's probably one of the cooler shots. Is Sam is just sitting there. Well, no, was he sitting or was he standing?
No, he was standing in like a sewer tunnel looking thing.
Yeah, he was standing in the area, kind of looking, and they kind of locked eyes.
Yeah,
and he was like,
Rhonda, lock eyes.
Yeah, and Rhonda was kind of like, what? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, but the whole time, Rhonda, like I said, she knew about Halloween. She's like, look, I got a pumpkin with me. Ain't shit gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
Because she, like, and that's apparently a thing. That's why, like, the first jack-o'-lanterns were a thing, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, they were the ward-off spirits, like, in ancient cultures. So,
yeah. She was following the rules.
Yeah, so she was like, look, I'm okay. I'm safe.
I don't know about y'all, though.
Yeah.
But, that's what happens. I mean, in this segment was okay. I did laugh at the part because I always thought that shit was funny. But the rest of it was like, yeah, y'all kind of get what y'all deserve. Like, absolutely.
Like, I can't, why am I feeling bad for y'all? No.
I'm like, no,
said, maybe the tall dude, but at the end, like, hey.
You at any point you could have stopped this.
Exactly.
You could have stopped this. Like, your fate is sealed.
Like, old girl said, hey, we're going to pull a prank on this poor girl. Are you in? And she was like, okay. You could have at any time been like, nah, that's fucking fucked up.
Yeah.
No problem.
Like, yeah, if it was like a normal girl, not even a normal girl.
But a normal girl. Like, why are you doing this? Like,
yo, why are we fucking...
Maybe if you were you were pranking a group of other friends.
Yeah, like, yo, it's like all able-bodied citizens.
Yeah, but you're like, hey, that one weirdo, let's prank her.
Yeah, and that's not nice.
No, exactly. Anything else?
But now it's time for cinema.
Cinema. Our next segment entitled Surprise Party. Surprise, Sydney. Sorry. Lori, a self-conscious 22-year-old from out of town, joins her older sister Danielle and friends Maria and Janet for Halloween. The girls select princess costumes while Lori dresses up as a Little Red Riding Hood. A devout Halloween traditionalist, Lori misses trick-or-treating and is uncaring of her friends and sisters' talks of dates. While the other girls pick dates and head to a bonfire party in the woods, Lori stays and enjoys the town festival. Later, on the way to meet up with her friends, she is attacked by a man in a vampire costume. Well, technically, you think up until now he's a vampire. Because shenanigans, but... Lori arrives at the girls' bonfire with the injured and frightened vampire, quotation marks, who turns out to be a disguised Stephen Wilkins. The girls shed their clothing and skin, revealing their werewolf bodies. Having chosen Wilkins as her first kill, as he truly deserves it, Lori also transforms and kills Wilkins before devouring him. Sam watches as the werewolves feast on their deceased dates.
So no, stop.
We can't think that no more. It makes me sad.
Not just that, but you want to talk about fucking like the algorithm picking that shit up. We can get the fuck out of here.
It's okay. They don't know what I'm singing. I was singing a show tune from the 1940s.
And that magical fucking show tune pops up. It's like, hey, we own copyrights to that. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here.
No, you don't. It's called whatever that shit's called.
But yeah, no. First off, this is my favorite segment for reasons. You got the horny. You got werewolves.
Ow.
You got horny werewolves.
Ow.
And viscera.
Yeah. It's funny because the werewolves popped out a minute ago, like in the other segment.
Mm-hmm.
And you heard the howl. And like Rhonda knew. She was like, werewolves.
Yep.
And the other kid was like, haha, you're funny, Rhonda.
Everything was happening at like times because we get that it's unveiled. First off, you see a man and woman making out in the alleyway of next I think a block down from the shop.
Yeah.
And he is like biting her, like vampiric bite.
Yeah.
And then she's dead and ends up.
Yeah, because she pulls up on the street like, help me, bleeding.
Yep.
And we see old Emma and her man from the opening.
Mm-hmm.
And Emma's like, and then her boyfriend's like, oh, she's drunk, babe. Let's get out.
She's drunk and just kind of just went on. That's minding your business.
Immediately to her left, and there's a bunch of like people whose Halloween costume is them just fucked up, like blood and all type of stuff.
Yep.
She's like, shit. And the vampire dude pops up behind her again.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing we know, he just leaves her with like two drunk, passed out people.
Yep.
On the side of
she dead.
Yeah, but she's
perfect.
Dead.
She's dead. She's cooked. She is deceased.
Which is another thing. I'm like, bro, you are biting and licking these women. Like, you're leaving your DNA. Like, what are you doing?
Okay, but we didn't know. Like, first off,
we didn't know at first, but like,
first off,
like,
is he?
You might be the worst serial killer we've
bro, and it's crazy because it's like, okay, but is he like he's just so you're just a weirdo, bro. So you're out here biting bitches, and like I can't even say sucking their blood. You just biting them, and then like you just killing them. How you fucking killing them?
Is he
you ain't got a weapon on you?
Is he biting the artery? I don't.
Bro, there would be way more. If he bit an artery, there'd be way more fucking blood.
Like how sharp are them teeth, my boy? Like.
They're probably sharp. They're probably sharp, but not sharp enough.
Like,
he's got blood. He's like drinking. I guess he's drinking the blood or whatever. It was kind of like one of those things that was weird. And that's the principal. Who we've come to find out, that's the principal who's dressed up as a vampire, like for a Halloween costume, and he goes out.
Yeah, everyone's getting their. It's funny because everyone's getting their costume, and that's when a kid's just looking at them change in the dressing room.
Yep.
And the mom gets mad at them. Like, they were children outside. I'm like, bitch, your badass little kid looking at these women.
Like, man, what? Fix that.
Yeah. Whoop his ass. Come on.
Like, come on now. Smack that motherfucker. Don't, like, hey, I mean, I don't condone beating children.
No, we don't. I'm just saying.
You gotta smack that motherfucker in the back of the head.
Yeah. Hey,
like, hey, what you doing? Like, what you doing?
You don't do that to women. That's disrespectful.
Nah, that's mad disrespectful. But, yeah, hell yeah. But... shouts out to that cameo though. That was little like we mentioned earlier. That was a little dude who played Sam. So it was like Sam was damn near in every shot. So Anna Paquin's character is like kind of have like they're making fun of her being a
virgin essentially.
Yeah, they're making fun of her being a virgin or in something like that. And she's not at first. You're kind of like, I mean, I get it. And then I know her sister Fran was. Boy,
I know. I saw that. I'm like, yep, there goes Shags right there. That's what.
Yep, you already know.
Downfall. Right. You
already know.
Hey. He was in this town. He's like, hey, Shags, you out for night? Absolutely.
Cooked. If she'd have asked me out on a date, cooked.
Shag's been like, done.
Don't even. She was like, she'd turned into it like, oh yeah, please rip my flesh off. Let's go. I don't even care at this point.
That's
I don't even care. That was
wow. What are you talking about? Thank you.
That is Rochelle. That was Rochelle Aites, man.
Yeah.
Who was also in fucking Left 4 Dead. She was also she actually voiced her same name character in Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's
cool.
She's since been in like the CBS show
CSI, right? Oh, no, Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds, like Hawaii Five-0, SWAT.
I recognize her from Criminal Minds, yeah.
Yeah, she was in Criminal Minds. She was in like where she has like a nice little career, but man, listen, fam, yes. Yeah,
because my mom fucking like has seen every fucking episode of Criminal Minds at least like 3 times.
Of course.
So I'm like, oh, I've seen that person. I'm familiar with your game.
But we get Anna Paquin's still trying to find a date, but she's not finding a date. She's just getting stalked.
Yeah.
By vampire principal.
Yeah.
Who we don't know is the principal yet, but like he follows her to the campsite where everybody's like drinking and everything, and then like I forget how he ends up on the ground.
He just falls from the sky.
Oh yeah, because he's in the tree or some shit.
Yeah, because he attacks old girl, pins her to a tree, and hits her with what big eyes you have.
You have, yeah, because she's a little Bo Peep.
And then bites her, and then like her sister is like kind of worried about her. I'm like, yeah, she's okay, she'll be all right. Like almost as soon as they say that, like Buddy just falls from the tree, covered like wrapped in the little Red Riding Hood. Yeah. Because they're fucking strong. Because, that's when you kind of like, okay, something's amiss.
Like, oh, he's getting his ass whooped. Hooray.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
and then,
oh.
Anna Paquin comes and she's bit, but she's fine other than that.
She's fine,
And
yeah.
people are like, what the hell happened? She's like, well, I took your friend's advice and played hard to get. And then they're just like, ha, hey.
Like, hey, hey-oh.
Yeah.
And then
the old girl's like, hey, I really like you. You're kind of cool. And then she like takes off his mask, pulls out his teeth.
And then that's when we see that's the principal.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck? And we're like, oh, shit. It's like that little nasty motherfucker. Okay. And then Marilyn Manson's fucking Sweet Dreams cover starts playing as the moon shines.
Yeah, because they're like, it's time, everybody.
And the moon pops off, and these women are turning into werewolves on the spot, and they're like ripping.
They're taking off their skin.
It's fucking one of the. It's a underrated werewolf transformation.
Yeah,
because they're ripping their fucking skin off and they're turning into wolves. Not my favorite, but it's very underrated.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And had Rochelle would have been turned into a fucking werewolf at that time, I'd be like, would.
Yeah.
I still would have been would.
Shaq would have been on the ground like, I still don't see the problem, guys. Why?
I don't see. And the next thing I know, she's just ripping my fucking meat off of me like fucking Ned Flanders did to Homer. And I'm just like, yeah, your fucking eyes are too big for your stomach. Oh, we'll feed it. Just be like, oh, God. Oh, God.
That one still has his erection. What's going on?
Like, why is he... Ew. Did he die with a smile on his face? Why am I sticky?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's not cranberry sauce.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit. But then Anna Paquin gets on Steven is like, hey, bear with me. It's my first time. And then she turns into a werewolf and starts eating them.
Yeah. And they go to town.
And Sam's just chilling. He's like by the campfire.
Again, that's the scene.
Yeah.
Very fucking telling. Very pimp. The fire's going and he's just staring. And I'm like, that is bravo. Yeah, one of the best fucking things, man.
He's like, okay. He's like, I get it now. Y'all are cool.
He's like, all right.
He's like, what a show. What a show this is.
He's like, nothing going on. I'm like, but high key, since Sam's like a spirit, right?
Yeah.
But he's also a child. Should he not have been there?
I mean, no, it don't count because that motherfucker's old. Because you saw him in the flashback.
I mean, yes.
In the
you did.
So he's not, even though.
That's kind of like, hey, brother. I know you're over thousands of years old, but cover your goddamn eyes. This ain't some shit.
I think he's just a short demon. I don't think he's
a demon. Child. I don't think a demon child should be grow your ass up then. Because I don't think a small demon child should be viewing this.
It's like, no, because I want to trick or treat, so leave me alone. I will remain short forever.
That's fine.
And he gets better every year, my brother. That's what he says.
Brother, yeah, that shit. But yeah, no, it'd have been the most. I couldn't have been. That was the one scene that I'm like, I really have a problem, bro.
Yeah, Buddy hasn't even gotten to the pumpkin Reese's Pieces yet, brother. Let him cook as a child. Let him cook.
Hey, man, look, I'm just saying, brother. I'd have been there. I'd have saw him. Like, hey, shouldn't that kid not be here? As I'm getting my fucking flesh ripped off.
Hey, who brought the kid?
Who brought the kid, man? And they're kind of like, wait, what? I'm like, oh.
All right.
Okay.
The final.
Yes. Now let's get to it. Before I get very horny in this aspect. Let's go.
Simply titled Sam. Krieg, a curmudgeonly Halloween hater, dresses up his dog to scare trick-or-treaters off his doorstep. As the night proceeds, Krieg encounters increasingly unusual phenomena. The front of the house is egged. The lawn is filled with ornate jack-o'-lanterns, and the hallways and ceilings are scrawled with Halloween and Samhain greetings. Sam ambushes and attacks Krieg. In their struggle, Krieg manages to unmask his assailant, whose head resembles a grotesque hybrid of a skull and jack-o'-lantern. Krieg shoots Sam several times with a shotgun, knocking him down. However, Sam incapacitates and corners Krieg, who fails to get Wilkins for help. Who fails to get Wilkins to help him. When Sam tries to stab Krieg, he instead hits a candy bar, which had fallen into the old man's lap. With this, Krieg accidentally gives quotation marks the candy to Sam, completing the tradition of handing out candies on Halloween. Satisfied, Sam spares a confused Krieg and departs. Meanwhile, photographs burning in the fireplace reveal that Krieg was the missing driver from the school bus massacre. Alrighty.
Well, this wraps our story up in a nice little bow because it definitely we pointed off everybody there because I want to say
one more little segment is called conclusion, but I don't know.
we can
It's
talk
not
about
really.
that.
It's not really a segment. It's more like just a. You just want me to
We
get
can
it
talk
out the
about
way?
it. Yeah, we can get it out the way. Go ahead.
So conclusion. A heavily bandaged Krieg gives candy to trick-or-treaters and witnesses other people's upholding Halloween traditions. Billy sits on his front porch while handing out candy and enjoying himself. Rhonda pulls her wagon filled with jack-o'-lanterns, and Lori and her friends drive by while laughing to each other. After Emma and Henry arrive at home, Sam sees Emma prematurely extinguish the jack-o'-lantern and moves in to kill her as punishment. Krieg answers another knock at his door, and the scene becomes animated as he is surrounded and brutally torn apart by the zombie children from the bus. And that's the movie.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about this segment, Jose? Out of all the holes.
Yeah, this one was okay because this is really where you get to see Sam shine, I guess.
Yeah, that's when we were like, oh yeah, no, Sam's a fucking got the kid. Which I'm gonna fast. I'm gonna get. I don't want to jump ahead, but I'm going to, in the sake of this. If I'm getting my ass whooped by the spirit of Halloween, and I know Halloween rules,
Yeah.
doesn't giving that motherfucker some. I would have given that little bitch some candy as soon as I stepped into my room, and there's writing on the fucking wall with a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Straight out of a fucking metal concert on fucking fire, and I'm like, yo, here's a Zagnut.
A Zagnut. Look, man.
Because I ran out of fucking Snickers. Here's a Zagnut, brother.
I had a pack of Skittles. My favorite candy, Skittles. For you, here
I
it
didn't know
is.
Skittles was your favorite
Yeah, Skittles is my favorite, like, non-chocolate candy.
candy.
That
Okay,
shit.
word. What's your favorite chocolate candy then?
Probably Reese's.
Same.
Yeah.
Big same. You can get me in the back of a van with some chocolate and peanut butter.
There you go.
It is bad.
Yeah, I'd leave that bitch the full bar on the fucking porch. Like, look, a
Brother,
full bar. Here you
listen,
go.
as soon as I'd have saw that little motherfucker, I'd have been like, nope, here you go. And that's when you learn your lesson. But he probably would have had his comeuppance anyway. But let me get this. I actually liked, while not my favorite, because we know what my favorite was.
Yeah.
But I like this one because we got to see what Sam is all about and how his powers. I do laugh when that motherfucker got shot with the shotgun and that motherfucker made that ew and little fucking sound and he fucking hit and he fucking slid. He flew and he fucking slid on the door on the wall with pumpkin guts just sliding. I'm like, this is hilarious.
And shout out for Krieg for double tapping too.
He fucking knew.
Yeah.
That motherfucker said, no sir. He knows the rules. You know Halloween rules, but I guess because you know how to kill a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or 8.
Exactly.
I think he was in the military.
Maybe? I don't know.
I think he was. Like, if you look on his fucking, I could be making that up though. But if you look on his like little mount on his balcony and shit, like, or where all his pictures are, I think he kind of has something like where he had that fucking mentality. But anywho, I kind of dug this fight. It was like, first off, he's like, always check your candy, and fucking Sam has a goddamn candy bar with a fucking razor blade in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, he's packing heat.
He's packing heat.
This motherfucker got like a goddamn razor blade. Like he's from, like I saw that fucking shit, and I'm like looking at candy and that motherfucker's from goddamn, that motherfucker's from Jacksonville, bro. Because like, why the fuck would you hide a razor blade?
Goddamn.
In your fucking candy, bro. You might as well just like be normal and put that shit in your cheek.
Damn.
But did y'all not have people that do that?
I don't think so.
Am I showing my ghetto right now? If
you
like
are.
you ain't had no women just like they had a razor blade in their fucking mouth, but kept that shit on the side if they knew, and they took that shit out if they knew they were gonna fucking get into it. Okay, I'm probably leaning in to some hood booger shit, and I apologize.
Good booger shit. Yep.
Listen, I seen it. I done seen it. But real shit though. It was this segment was a nice little tie-in, and I thought the way that it was handled when he was trying to defend himself, he was like, and he had the candy on his fucking shit, and Buddy came up and was like, ooh, candy, and he just left him alone. I'm like, bro, you got your ass whooped for a smooth 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You could have ended this bitch in 2.
Exactly.
Didn't even think to do it, and you still didn't think to do it.
This motherfucker's strong. Broke his arm. Was tossing this motherfucker around.
Bro, and not just that. Here's one thing that really annoyed me. You had a piece of candy left over to give to him, and you're like, oh, I don't like trick-or-treaters. Motherfucker, then how'd you get the bowl of candy?
He got it from those kids that scared away from the dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they left the bowl, right? And he's passing the fucking candy. He left the bag. But he had the candy, though.
The candy was from the bag.
That's what I'm saying. So was the bag before everything wrapped, or was it like when they came, they were scared of the dog?
And
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then after he wrapped himself up, he just put the bag in his little sling. That way,
you didn't fucking even mind to even give one to him. All you had to do,
exactly.
You could have avoided. All that's what I'm getting at, Jose. You could have fucking avoided this. You got your ass whooped for 15 minutes, and all you could have done was follow the train, CJ.
All you had to do was follow the damn train.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Nah, fuck that, man.
But yeah, that's what happens, and we get our little nice wraparound. You see Rhonda going home with her pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Almost gets run over by Lori and them, but they stop.
Yeah. Like those stories are wrapped up.
Yeah, you see old boy waiting for his dad, who's not gonna come.
That's how serial killers are started. And that poor boy's in the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor Mordecai.
Poor Mordecai and Rigby.
No, wrong one.
Mordecai and the Rigbys.
And the Rigbys. No. That's the Mordecai I'm mentioning, is from fucking Children of the Corn.
Yeah. No, just messing with.
Oh, that's another fucking thing I watch too, is I go back and I watch the fucking regular show fucking Halloween episodes.
Nice.
Those were fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got nothing to add really to the segment. It was Brian Cox being in that motherfucker was hilarious. And this is like not even fat Brian Cox. This is like kind of thin.
Yeah.
Kind of getting his way to being jolly Brian Cox.
The lovable Brian Cox we know today.
Father of Succession. That is
the Mishima bloodline. Shout out to Tekken Hate getting Brian Cox to tell the story.
Fucking randomly Brian Cox showing up to fucking be like, yo, I'm gonna tell you the story of fucking Tekken.
Like, what?
First off, how they fucking afford you? Second of all, what the hell you doing here?
I know damn well you don't know what an electric is.
Like, boy, bro, it's like, bro, you can't even tell me what that star means. Or fucking watch that motherfucker know exactly what we're talking about. But anyway, we're getting off the point.
Brian Cox is the secret Tekken god. We just don't know.
That motherfucker, I'm already ranked. I'm like, I'm blue ranked. I'm like, god damn. But anywho, I mean, I liked how it wrapped up the segment. But Sam really put that motherfucker in a blender.
Yeah.
Like, complete fucking blender. It was a rapidy rap. Yeah, you fucking had all the other shit. It was like, damn, dude, you getting your shit tossed up by a motherfucker that's 4 foot tall, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just hit Brock Lesnar's music the whole time. Just fucking come up and just F out that motherfucker.
Basically, what happened?
Boy, he beat the shit out of him, dog. He beat the shit out of him, dog. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Why you let this happen?
Hitting Germans on fucking.
Bro, I fucking dog. Hey, yo, what if fucking Sam's hitting fucking like God Wind Electric Fist on that motherfucker?
Isn't that motherfucker with Mishima combos, dog? This fucking...
Bro, he puts that motherfucker in the king fucking grab chain, blockchain. Yeah. And he just kept going.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, Brian's like, do I press 1 or do I press 2 or both? Help!
That motherfucker's just getting put to fucking sleep.
Bro, it's the worst. And he finally presses all the buttons and breaks the combo. He's like, oh, I got him. I won a round. Thank God.
Exactly.
But yeah, nah. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Trick or Treat. A little fun little segment. Everything had fun with that. I mean, there's nothing really. To be fair, go out and go watch this movie at least once if you haven't already. Add it to your fucking Halloween lineup. We want to say Sam's a villain, but high key he's kind of not. We just wanted to really fucking do this movie.
Yeah, I mean,
I just wanted to really talk about. Go ahead, Jose. I'm
Are
sorry.
we gonna rate Sam or not really? Just
I mean, we can rate the drip.
yeah, the drip
Like
is
the drip's a goddamn 5. Like
yeah,
that's
it's like credible design.
motivation. Motivation's also a 5.
Yeah, because he wants to defend.
Actually, no. Fuck it. Let's go ahead and do it because it might be really easy.
Yeah.
We here at Cinema Villains not only like to watch these movies and rate the villain, we also like to rate the villain of the movie, and we draw them by 3 categories, and those categories are the motive, the drip, and the threat level. Jose, and what possibly could be the easiest of fucking shits, what are you giving Little Sam for motivation?
That's a 5.
It's a goddamn 5.
My man's out here defending the honor and tradition of Halloween, of
Every
Smallwind,
fucking
of
thing.
all that shit. He's like,
Every fucking thing, bro.
y'all gonna respect
Everything.
my holiday.
Exactly. God damn it. Fuck that Christmas shit. It is Halloween time.
Mm-hmm.
What are we giving them for drip? Which we already said is a 5.
Yeah, it's a 5.
That little shit is
That's an
iconic, bro.
incredible design, dude.
Added that the whole design, and I saw like the little fucking the little toys, not the toys, but like the little statues and shit of it, and I'm like, dog, I could, but that pumpkin fucking head would creep me the fuck smooth out.
Yeah,
I'm like, that motherfucker looks malnourished. Like, let's not, let's not. Also a 5, and obviously threat level.
Threat levels again. Got to be another 5.
We just compared this little motherfucker to Brock Lesnar, King, and the Mishimas.
Yeah.
Of course he's a goddamn 5.
It's like, what can you do against him? My man hit him with the shotty and still nothing.
And still just got up like it was nothing. He got up, wiped himself off, and then was like, got up and was like, yeah, nah.
Put his hand back together like, hey.
That motherfucker said, like, look here, bro. That shit ain't have enough frames to get at me, bro.
Put his hand on old boy's shoulder like,
He just
that
said,
was going to work.
listen. Like, listen. Oh, my God. Yeah, so, clean sweep.
Yeah, clean sweep.
Is he old enough to get into the club? Well, okay, he's old enough to get into the club.
Yes, he is. He's old.
He's old. But it's like...
he's VIP too.
Of course he is.
Yeah,
but it's kind of like, I feel weird.
He's just hanging in the rafters like Sting, just
chilling, making sure everybody's doing the right shit.
just making sure everyone's doing Halloween shit. Probably like, hey, Mike, it's all Halloween.
Dog, that's the funniest thing. Like, that's the funniest thing. Dog, that's the funniest thing. That's the funniest thing. I need whoever's listening to this, if you have like Photoshop, I need you to take fucking Sam from Trick or Treat, put that motherfucker where Sting is on the balcony. Just had that motherfucker look over. If you gotta draw that, cool, I'll pay for it. That is fucking amazing. That fucking whole thing. I put that shit on a shirt. Dude, I put that shit on a shirt and it'll be a limited run. just motherfucker, the spirit of Halloween.
Just watching over, just making sure.
Just like, just it's fucking, it's like instead of its fucking lollipop, it's a baseball bat with a bite out of it. Steve music. So stupid. Absolutely, this is a definitely must watch. Every holiday scene,
Just change the subject real quick. Shout out to that tweet I seen today. Look, someone's like, I'm tired of all these Kane variants on the indies. Y'all start dressing as the Sting variants. And someone retweeted, Sting already did that. Sting has dressed up as his variant like every fucking time already.
Dog, listen. Of course, he's got
two now.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, but like, Gain is the funniest fucking shit I've seen in my life. I swear to God. I'm like, nope, this is, and that motherfucker Vogan chokeslamming a bitch and being like, fabulous. This is quite possibly the greatest fucking thing. I don't even know if he was Blue Kane. I think he is Blue Kane.
Yeah.
But he just can't, like, just Gain. Like I'm like, this is the greatest shit ever.
He's just in the trans flag colors, I think, right? And then he just
Yeah, tie dye. It's like a tie dye suit, long hair. This motherfucker is literally doing JoJo poses.
Yeah.
After damn near every move, and that's the funniest shit. Jose, we got anything else for these people?
No, just hey, hope you enjoyed yet another year of spookiness. We'll be back, of course. I hope you have a wonderful Halloween, or you had a wonderful Halloween, depending on when you
listen to this. Yeah. Check your candy.
Yeah, check your candy. No one's
if you get a bag,
here.
if you get a bag of candy corn, don't listen to that morose motherfucker. Just
the garbage.
No, unless you call your mouth garbage, then go right ahead and put that right in there. But you can find us on the Twitters at cinema_villains, and the same tag is for our Instagram. We are definitely trying to do this. You can help us out a lot by hitting that like, subscribe button, that bell notification.
Man. Just comment.
Like
what's
weird.
your Halloween movie. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Like we
Halloween
said, your
movie tradition. What do you watch on Halloween every year?
Yeah, what do you do for Halloween? What is something that is an unwritten rule in your household that you have? Tell us that in the comment section on our Instagrams, on our Twitter. Tell us what you guys do. We like the engagement. We appreciate you guys for that. And yeah, Jose, go ahead and close us out.
Alrighty, and as always, you can leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you leave us a review, I'll read it. Or give us fan mail now. It's in the show notes. Click the little button, write us something. I'll read that as well. And on behalf of my brother over there, Shaggy Black, we here at the Cinema Villains Podcast love you. Take care of yourselves. And we now bid you adieu.
Blah, blah.